Let's go on the record on cause number DC 2100183. Balbir Nilvi versus William Melvin Strange et al. Counsel, make your appearances.
Michael Robinson for the plaintiff.
Okay. You're here for a default judgment. Go ahead and proceed.
Your Honor, this was presented for a default judgment against one of the defendants in the case. I've settled with Melvin Strange. The default is in regard to Oklahoma Downs Reyes. She actually was the moving force behind filing an affidavit of heirship, which claimed property that belongs to my client, Balbir Nilvi. Exhibit A is that affidavit of heirship that was filed. And again, I've talked to Alinda Lahome Downs Reyes about this and tried to get her to give me a release of this since they now admitted that they don't have an ownership interest, but I haven't been able to get her to give me the release or appear in this case. And I've spoken to her several times. So Exhibit A is the affidavit that was actually filed. We're asking for a release of that in regard to this piece of real estate. Exhibit B is the letter that I sent in December 7th, 2020, in regard to that affidavit of heirship, explaining to Mr. Strange, Ms. Reyes, and Mr. Jarrett that they are not owners of the property as a result of some inheritance. The property, or Exhibit C, is a closing statement for when my client purchased the property. Exhibit D is a warranty deed in lieu of foreclosure. And this warranty deed was given by Katie Bernice Downs to Steve Brown, an individual, as trustee for the Meadow Properties Trust. Now, Katie Bernice Downs is the person in the affidavit of heirship from which these three persons claimed title to this property. And then Exhibit E is the deed to my client from the trust, Meadow Properties Trust. It was to Nirmal Nilvi. Nirmal Nilvi was my client's husband, and Balbir Nilvi inherited this property from him. And she was married to him at the time that he acquired it. If I can have my client testify at this point, Judge, I think.
Are you offering these exhibits?
Yes, I'm going to offer these exhibits.
And that's A through E, is that what you said?
Yes, that's correct.
A through E are admitted. Go ahead and call your first witness.
Call Nick Nilvi, Your Honor. Judge it. Nilvi is his real name.
Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do so swear.
Okay.
Would you state your name for the record, Nick?
It's Jagjit Nick Nilvi.
And Mr. Nilvi, are you the son of Balbir Nilvi?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And you are also the son of Nirmal Nilvi, who is deceased. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. This property, which is located at 2912 Cottonwood Lane, Balk Springs, Texas, was it acquired by your father during his life?
Yes.
And when your father died, he had a will, and in the will, your mother, Balbir Nilvi, she was the sole heir. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right. And she is currently living, and she's the owner of 2912 Cottonwood Lane, as shown by the exhibits that I've introduced today, correct?
Correct.
And then just not too long ago, we found out that there was an affidavit of heirship had been filed, and that the person that had it filed, the affidavit's actually signed by witnesses, but the person that had it filed was Alinda Lahome Downs Reyes. Is that your understanding?
That is my understanding.
Okay. And we proceeded with this suit in order to try to get that affidavit of heirship removed as a cloud and on this title. Is that correct?
Correct.
And your mother is asking that this affidavit of heirship be removed and that there be a finding against Ms. Reyes under the statute, which states that if a document is filed fraudulently, that there's a $10,000 fine and attorney's fees. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. And Judge, I pass the witness at this point.
Okay.
I-
All right. Call your next witness.
Well, I call myself as the witness. I'm sorry, Judge.
You need to turn your camera back on so I can see you raising your hand.
Okay, just 1 second. I'm having a call come in that I didn't ask for.
That's okay. It happens. Just let me know when you're ready.
All right, hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back on.
Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you may proceed.
Your Honor, in pursuing this case, I've talked to Willie Strange, who did agree and has given me a release of this affidavit of heirship. And he told me that Alinda Lahoma Downs Reyes, who's related to him, I think a sister, was the moving force behind filing this. I then contacted Ms. Reyes and have spoken to her a number of times, and she admits that she didn't do any research. She didn't know, she didn't talk to the person that was in control of this property, which was my client. She didn't talk to the tenant that was on the property. She just decided to file this because she thought she might have a claim. At this point, she hasn't released it, even though I've shown her and proven to her that she doesn't have any claim to this property, but is maintaining the affidavit of heirship. So we're asking that it be released and that there be a finding that it was filed fraudulently.
And you submitted an order to that effect, is that correct?
Yes, I did.
Oh. Okay. Caleb, where did you put the order? I'm sorry.
Are you talking to me?
No, sorry. Anything else, Mr. Robinson?
No, we rest.
Okay, the court will grant default judgment as requested, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You are excused. Okay.